I'm probably gonna end up putting up a green screen at some point.
Just have it facing this way. That's fine.
Well, I don't want to,
All right.
know.
Okay.
We could put up a green screen though.
Go ahead.
We can use it. I'm just gonna put up a green screen. Oh, we got 13 likes. There's 2 people in the building. Okay, hold on a second. This is Browning. So. So, I titled this "The Biggest Lie Ever Told on Jaguar Wright." And it's just interesting because all kinds of things keep popping up right now. All kinds of things. Whoop! Shit! Dang it! Pushed that just a little bit too far. Oh, hey. Hey, everybody. We're going to have a little chat. Because I find this very interesting that this is going on with Boosie right now in the midst of the conversations that we've been having. So, we got to figure it out. Actually, can you handle... I got a lot going on right now. I got a lot going on right now. Making brunch. I don't know what happened to my co-host. But hey guys, how y'all doing? How is everyone? I hope everyone is all right. I hope everyone is okay. You know, the internet is a very interesting place. Very interesting place. Extremely interesting. Because apparently, you can say whatever you want to say on the internet. You can do whatever you want to do on the internet. You can lie to people, you can trick people, you can fool people. And a lot of the people that do it don't even have to, you know, ever be accountable or give any real verifiable facts to data or anything. It's just... So, I hope everybody's doing okay. Oh, it's all right, Natash. It's okay. The replay will be here. So, I don't know. I'm supposed to be having this conversation, but I guess I can have this. I don't know. I'm going to just keep politicking and percolating as I'm politicking and percolating. Y'all going to have to forgive me. it's just, it's also damn curious to me. Here we go. This is where we going. This is the face. This is the face. This is the face. This is the one. I'm not the one. Hey, and you want it all. And again, you gave you nothing. 'Cause I'm not the one. I'm not the one. No, I'm not the one. And you wanted it all, but I gave you nothing. Oh, I'm not the one. Got a lot of black keys. They're pretty awesome. White boys from Ohio playing the blues. So I think we have some peoples in the room. I'm not sure. You know, they be playing with the channel all the time. Stuff buffering, stuff doing all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Oh, hey, Funny. Welcome. Welcome to Jag Nation. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. We got 100 people here. We only got 50 likes. We can do better than that. Oh my God. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. I think that's done. Put a little more butter to that though, I think. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this figured out in a second. So yeah, all right. It's been interesting these past couple of days. For whatever reason, the GoFundMe it really created a whole lot of pomp and circumstance. And let me say, right now, to everyone who's donated, we want to thank you.
Yeah. People,
There are people that are donating, and we appreciate you. You're brave to be one of the first ones, because what it shows us is that, you know, there are people who see it, who see what's happening. But then there's a lot of people that don't. And then there's a lot of chatter on the other side of things. You know? There's a lot of opposition.
yeah.
Like, I saw this video from this weirdo guy who does negative Jaguar Wright commentary. And he started running this whole, like, critique about, oh, you know, Jaguar Wright is now trying to say if there's a plot out to get her, and that people are out to get her, and that people are being paid to lie on her, and I don't know if you've seen my Jaguar Wright commentary. I just don't agree with her. It's not good. And nobody called me and asked me to do it. I just don't agree with her.
That's bull. Because he ran with a whole story which needs to be investigated.
more in depth about
Yeah.
what he ran with. If he's just running, if he's just on the break
No,
with you.
he's been doing like for years.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Grown ass man. Again, grown ass man, right?
I'm the content, right?
A grown ass man.
I'm the content, right? So we got that going on. And then I didn't even bother to watch the video. But Andre Turner Jr., I guess he felt the need to jump in there. I think we're losing people, so we might want to figure this out how we're doing it.
Now.
But he decided he wanted to do a video. I didn't even watch it. I saw the description. What was it? We made a comeback. You want to just take this so I don't have to work?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm looking. I'm just making sure.
Oh, okay. That it's not messing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby girl Tay says, what did I miss? Hey,
Well,
Jag, what did you miss?
We're getting into it. Little by little, we're getting into it. So apparently I made a comeback. Like, I thought that was kind of strange that people were talking about, she's back. She's back. She's back from where?
Back to the future. Back from.
Where did I go?
I know. That was last year. Where'd you go?
I don't know. But apparently, according to Andre Titties, my comeback was a failed, and my GoFundMe is going to fail, and everything that I'm doing is going to fail. I don't know. That sounds like, evil wishes.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that investigation goes, because that's not going to fail.
And then there's people that are questioning the amount of the GoFundMe. Oh, this is just a cash grab. She's this, she's that, she's a liar. But I think part of the reason why Andre had something to say about it was because he's the one that decided to open up his big fat mouth and say that he was a part of my takedown and that he played an AI video that was supposed to be the video where I exposed myself because I lied about Jay-Z. This is the problem that I have. For almost a year and a half now, well, not a year and a half, but in a couple of months, it'll be like a year and a half. So because it came out, they started running that heavy, what was it, December 2024? And then it was, oh, you backtracked. And it's funny because the video got taken out of circulation pretty quickly. If I remember.
How long was it in circulation? It had been like less than a week, right?
It was barely a week, maybe 10 days at max. Because we started, debunking it pretty much straight away and
poking holes through the whole shit.
Through the whole thing. And I think he forgot that he was a part of sharing that bullshit. And that he did a whole interview about that bullshit. And, I read, I guess what it was, the description or whatever. And I saw that, there were comments, and I read some of the comments. Oh, she's a liar, she's this, she's that. And she's crazy. Why would she say she's just making it up? She said that this AI video, that video was AI and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo and yada 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 and so on and so forth, right? Because it's not, the video was real, but yet nobody will put it up. So first things first, I want to challenge A2 Titties, Andre Turner Jr., if it's real, if the video is real, put it back up. Clearly you have a copy of it because someone gave it to you or you screen recorded it and you shared it. Put it back up. Why is it that nobody wants to put the video back up? Why does the store want to put the video back up? What happened?
Kim Worthy offered, I'll show you. It's a new plea. Go ahead, continue.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
we'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I'm just saying.
Wow, this is interesting. All of this is interesting. What you're saying and what I'm reading. I'm sorry.
It's a lot going on,
So
apparently.
So you're saying, yeah, he has the original video.
He has the video. He made it very clear he has the video. So my question is, why won't you put it up? Like, you want to sit up there and you want to talk about the video and say, oh my God, she said this and she said that and she accused Jay-Z of doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, but she lied and then she backtracked and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo and yada yada yada. But I never backtracked, did I?
No.
In order for me to backtrack, I would basically have to say, oh my God, yeah, I said that, but no, that's not, I didn't mean to say that. I said something else. No, I never said it at all. There was an AI rendering of the original video that manipulated my actual words to say what it wanted to say. For crying out loud, we did an AI video of a conversation between Trasha K and Danny Robertson. We did an AI video that we shared with Corey Holcomb on this platform while we were there, did we not?
Yeah.
And what do you get to do? You get to take the voice clip and the voice sample, and then you get to type in whatever it is that you want to say, and it can make the image say it, can it not?
Yeah.
Now, they keep saying it's impossible, right? They keep saying it's not true, correct?
Right.
Got it. You know, I'm going to wait for us to have your full attention.
Yeah, let me just message back because this is interesting.
Okay.
I'll just say this is interesting.
Okay.
But go ahead. Let me just message back and info.
Absolutely. So, I don't know how many of you guys have been paying attention as of late. Oh, absolutely. Home cooking is the best cooking. It really is. It really is. You can be able to make your own food at home. You know, hopefully one day I'll be able to grow my own food at home. That would be awesome. So, anywho's, who has been looking at some of the current events that's going on now with, you know, the Shluminati people and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo? Because apparently Boosie has just recently been accused of SAing a woman when she was a little girl many years ago. And there was a whole video that people were running out, sharing and doing all of this and doing all of that. Oh, you've been looking at the Switzerland Beats stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's interesting too.
Swiss beats. Switzerland.
Yeah, I call him Swiss Miss with his little fruity ass. But anyway.
Showtime!
Anyway, long and short of it.
Whole time. Go ahead.
A young woman came forward in a video last 48 hours accusing Boosie of doing all kinds of crazy things to her when she was a child. All this stuff happened in the house, and her grandfather was present. Well, not present for the attack, but he was there, and you know, she got into detail about what Boosie had done to her and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, yada, yada, yada. Well, Boosie then gets online almost immediately, and he starts calling her all kinds of bitchs. And he starts talking about how he's going to take her down. He's going to sue her, and he's going to do this, and he's going to do that. And now, in the midst of all of that, he starts offering money. He was offering to pay cold hard cash to anybody that could get her real name, get her phone number, get her information, get her family's name, granddaddy's name, all of that. Has anybody seen that? It's wild. Boosie was just beside himself, losing his mind, going crazy, hollering, yelling, screaming, all kinds of stuff. And just vowing that he was going to, rule the day and all of that. Come to find out, guess what? The video is AI. Now it's wild, and salute to Miss Lowdown, because she was over there going over the video, showing pieces of the video, and how the girl's eyes was glitching, her eyes was rolling into her bangs.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. Like, what part of the game is this?
Meanwhile, Boosie is sitting over here going absolutely crazy, absolutely nuts, arguing about this admission of his barbary with an AI recording. Isn't it something? It was good enough to make him come out of his body, get online, and start offering bounties to find this young woman. And, what he was going to do to her, and so on and so forth. So now, truth be told, he can't go after her for what happened in the AI video.
Yeah.
It's not her. It's not her. It's just not her.
Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm. So what do we do with that? This is kind of uncomfortable because I'm trying to communicate with you, but
no,
it's
this is. I'm telling you, you're gonna trip. So I'm just going back and forth. We'll talk about it.
I'm
All
sure
right,
I
I'll
am.
focus on something else. Don't worry about it.
No, it's not about focusing on something else. It's just, can we take one exposure at a time?
Yeah, that's interesting, and then the news that I just got is hella interesting.
Very interesting.
Very. But go ahead, yeah. The Boosie situation. I was looking at the video, and a video like that could easily be manipulated in AI, just because of how the person was. And you just saw the short that I said. Pay attention to AI, right? Like the body movements and the voice and this and that, and yeah, people gotta pay attention to what's real and what's not. And on the surface, it looks natural, but she got the bangs, the eyes. It looked like a TikTok video with the
Sure does.
with the, what do you call them, the filters.
Sure does.
Mo Gigi is in the building. Yvonne, what's up, y'all?
Salute.
Dr. Jacko, let me just say what's up, since
Yeah, welcome to the world.
Yeah, he said sue her ass.
Can't sue her. It's not her video.
Well, if an AI can get signed to a record label, I guess you can't sue an AI. I would sue her.
Which is interesting because I don't even understand how that happened. Yeah, but she didn't do the video.
She don't exist.
That doesn't exist. So the question is who did the video? Who put the video together?
Well, this is where investigators get involved, because you gotta start with the source, and it's easy to find out what the source or where the source of a particular digital video came from and who was the author, because you can't run from
Metadata.
Yeah, you can't run from the metadata.
So I wanted to have a conversation about this video And then get further into talking about the AI video that was done of me. Because this is a whole nother layer now.
Yeah, it's interesting. They can create AI videos to so quote unquote implicate particular celebrities.
I never thought I'd have anything in common with Boosie.
Y'all both got a song called "Wipe Me Down."
No, we don't.
Oh,
No, we don't.
my bad.
I ain't got no record called Wipe Me Down. So, this video came out accusing and alleging all kinds of terrible things. I think Ticket did a video about it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody said, Boosie being accused.
Steady Nash, so many content creators. Their content on this.
Yeah. It was a hot little story in the algorithm for like the past 36 hours. So what do you mean, what are y'all grubbing on? We're having brunch. Should I discuss the menu or keep it private? Keep it private. Okay, we'll keep it private. What I will say is it's a lovely surf and turf brunch. So, clearly that video was put out there to get a reaction out of him. That video was put out there to provoke.
He gave a wrong reaction. His reaction was, who is this B-word?
I'm going after this lying ass bitch. I'ma get her with everything. I need people to send me her information. Whoopty-whoopty-woo. I'll give you X amount of dollars if you do this, if you do that. Now, it's funny. Because, I mean, I get it. Nobody likes to be lied on. Nobody. Nobody likes anyone lying on their name.
Right.
Not at all. Not in any way. Was that my attitude?
Mm-mm. I mean, first off, it was re-released 7 months later.
Yeah. It was.
But you did not spaz out and say anything like, you basically, what was your response?
I said, I know those are my words. I know that's me. But this is not in the right context. If you listen to what they're saying, I was talking about the Cassie video. And I said that I understood how she felt because that had happened to me. But I didn't say anything about Sean Carter.
Right.
Not at all.
And like I said, what sense does it make for them to all of a sudden 6-7 months later make it a story when that happened in May of 2024?
Yeah.
It would have blew up then. Especially you barely mentioned your GoFundMe and what happened. The next hour, 3 hours later. 3 hours later, people were doing reports on it.
Video after video after video. So.
Yeah, that's why I say some things just don't make sense. But back to what you're saying about the origins of the AI and the response that he gave.
Like, he went nuts. He went absolutely crazy. And apparently, he got in touch with this woman.
Wait, if it's an AI, how did you get in touch with she got?
She's a real person. She's a real person. Which is why I thought this was interesting to talk about. Because they took a real person. They made an AI video of her saying all kinds of things about Boosie. And it was good enough to trigger him. Now, the video that they had of me, I knew it was bullshit. So I instantly went into studying the content, studying the video. And what was it like? I think I might have went over that video for maybe 3 or 4 hours and made sure that everything, the reflection in the eyeglasses, that was a problem.
The background, that was the telling.
The background
The
noise. My earring being frozen on one side but moving on another. The way my face and my dialect sped up and slowed down. The simple fact that I'm sitting outside, which is why I'm so glad I did that outside, because I was right there at LAX. And you could hear everything that was going on outside. There was a plane going off every 5 minutes. There was a plane taking off, not 5 minutes, 5 seconds. And the shadows were absolutely ridiculous. So the question is this: is it just me, or are we're not spiraling or spinning? Because the chat is just dead.
They're just not saying that. It's fine. Everything's fine.
So the question is this: their whole excuse for everything is she's lying, the video wasn't AI'd. That's not possible, that's not real, that's not true. We went live, then Storm Monroe did a premiere and re-uploaded the altered video. And there was a bunch of people in that live. Now, we have people who saw the live that I was at and said, Jag, I was there. I remember you didn't say that. But then there's a bunch of people that were at the premiere. And then after we started questioning it, Storm stopped talking about it altogether. And then Bitch Tits, he started running with the story. And he started sharing the video. Now, Storm Monroe's platform is what, 300 and some odd thousand? And back then at that time, I think Andre Turner's platform was at like 60, 70K. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then he went and did the whole interview. Is it all right?
It's fine, yeah.
And then he did the whole interview with Media Takeout. Media Takeout ran with it. And then, if I'm correct, TMZ made a comment about it.
Correct.
Okay. So tell me something. How many times do you think I've been addressed with, or, I heard you was backtracking, or you made accusations against Jay-Z and you backtracked.
Lots of times.
Lots of times. Even Cam Capone tried it. He tried it. Said that I backtracked on Jay-Z, whatever the case may be, yada, 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 so on, so on, so forth. She lied on him. She said too much. She lied on him. And she backtracked. She backtracked. Now, even as recently as like 2 weeks ago, when I was sitting down with another content creator, somebody came up and brought it up again.
Yeah.
And it said, and they tried to be really clever with it. Oh, I'm sorry that AI made you lie.
No.
That's not what happened. AI didn't
AI made you lie.
I'm sorry that AI made you lie is what was said.
Nigga, that don't even make no sense.
Not at all. But what I just find super duper duper interesting is that the internet's biggest storyline right now is that it's not possible, right? I'm lying. That video is real. Even though the video is down and nobody will put it back up.
No one, yeah. I'm encouraging whoever.
Do we have it? Did we download it?
I don't think so. But whoever's claiming, like I told Storm in my video, I said, dude, just go ahead and put that back up. That's all we want you to do. You put it back up. Since you know, there's also claims of, you know, fraud. Which, you know, we'll holler at him about that too. Because in all honesty, he's doing all kind of things to just slander you in all kind of ways. And he needs to be held accountable for it. But the video is not out there. No one has the video, or it's not. He has it, obviously. But he's refusing to release it.
AT2 has it.
AT2 has it.
Which is why I put the shirt back up. Of him bragging about it.
Or, you know.
Because you shared.
It went national.
It went national.
That's not something like what. Yeah.
And meanwhile, people are still talking about it without any evidence of it. Didn't the Fallen Star report run with it too?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now here we are. And now there's another AI video online running wild.
AI running wild. All right.
I don't know, it's just ironic. Or am I tripping? Because everybody's so willing to take a look at this and say, oh, this is AI, this is AI, this is AI.
Right.
But when it comes to the video about me.
No. Yeah, automatically. Oh, well, yeah, she said that shit. Yeah, that's it. That's what.
So, I'm just curious. Why do people get to make up things about me and lie about me? And nobody has to be accountable for it?
Because you're not a part of the system. If you had a PR person, you had an agency, you had an attorney, people would think twice about doing shit like what they're doing to you. You don't have to be a part of the system, but you just need a legal defense. Here we go again with the legal defense.
Got it. So this is why we started the GoFundMe. And I want people to understand that. Because what's happening is our legal defense fund is being attacked. It's being discredited.
Yeah.
Like, people are literally trying to discredit it. Oh, she's full of shit.
What is that?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I mean, essentially, that's what they're saying.
I'm like, what the hell?
No, I'm just saying, essentially, that's what they're saying, that I'm full of shit and I'm making it all up. And why is it that everyone's whole thing is, oh, ain't nobody after her. Ain't nobody after her. She's paranoid. Nobody's trying to get her. How can you say that? With everything that we've shown and everything that we've proven.
I mean, just the Ashley Parham case should let you know, should let the public know. And who's connected to that should let the public know.
People are still sitting in the comments talking about, oh yeah, well, Brian McKnight, he's gonna sue her again. How?
He can't.
How can he sue me again? By the letter of the law, he cannot sue me again. Technically,
He wasn't supposed to sue you the first
It
time.
was unlawful for him to sue me the first time because the statute of limitations had already passed.
Hence why legal defense is important.
That part. I just find it funny how quickly they're like changing their stories, moving their stories. They come out and say, oh, she's got to GoFundMe because she wants everybody to pay for her defamation cases because she's a liar and she lied on people. And she wants people to pay for that. That's what she's trying to get ahead of her legal problems. And we're like, no, that's not true. That's not true. Those cases have been dismissed. There was literally somebody saying, were they really dismissed? She's lying.
Look at the, wow. Just look it up. Like,
We sat with someone on panel who was able to go and look it up for himself while he was sitting with us. Which is why I also made that a short, and I'm starting to see that that's a problem. But I don't think that people who put up AI tainted, doctored evidence of me to pass around for it to go and make national news to destroy my credibility, I don't think that they should be able to keep doubling down on that and not have to produce the evidence.
The only thing that we're doing now is everything that the police say this all the time, everything
that you say can and will be used against you. I'm sure he's heard that when, that sting operation allegedly happened. But yeah, everything that he is saying, all you gotta do
is document that, put that up. Because it's deeper than him talking about your mental health, him talking about
Calling me crazy.
it's deeper than that. Like you're a problem. You're running around here saying a whole bunch of baseless things, and then you are a co-conspirator in a situation where there's some illegal things that have happened. Hence, like I said, that's why a legal defense is needed.
They want to try and brainwash you into liking it or some crap. I mean, so many people are ignorant. Someone I thought was smart at first thought I liked Tasha K because I like Jag. The simple fact that people would even, I don't know, but this Boosie video, I think it's something that really needs to be looked at. Because this video went viral. Just like the video about me went viral. This girl in this video, the image of this girl in this video made all kinds of wild accusations. The video about me was altered and edited to make it look like I made all kinds of wild accusations. And now it's coming out that the video is AI. And people are willing to accept it. Well, if people are willing to accept that this video is AI, why won't people be willing to accept that the video about me was AI? Because honestly, right now, I think that's the one thing that's still, I won't say it's damaging me, but it's not helping.
No.
It's creating enough confusion for people who are uncertain to remain uncertain. And it's giving enough room for people who are lying on me to keep lying on me. Like, that's the issue with this whole AI video. This so-called me exposing myself. Like, let me play these shorts right quick. Because I think, like, this is wild. My comeback, and he keeps using this picture, by the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah, I gotta.
He keeps using this picture.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do my thing. I forgot about that. I told you.
But it's just really interesting because
Yeah, because he is a. You heard of line steppers? This fat ass is.
oh, the videos are starting to get some traction.
Which ones? His?
The shorts that I put up about him.
Jag, in order for Jag to be relevant again, what she has to do is like get locked up in jail, or have like a big blow up with Odell, some kind of fight. Maybe get filmed getting served by Brian McKnight, that lawsuit. Other than that, I don't think nobody really. I don't think Jag will ever have that relevancy that she did, 2020, 2021.
Well, why is he still performing?
Listen, I'll give Jag all the way up until last year. Last year really exposed her. And it's so funny because I was a part of the exposing, y'all. Remember when I was playing Storm Monroe's video and showing that she said, Jay-Z, Jay-Z didn't stay, all that shit? Remember that? Well, what's so funny about it is that she exposed herself because she came up and said, Jag, in order for Jag to be relevant.
I exposed myself. Remember the video where she said, who remembers the video? Who saw the video?
Yeah.
Where's the video?
Yeah.
Because remember, I was a part of the exposure. I shared it too. Went to interviews about it. Oh, that was AT too. Y'all got to understand how these people talk. When he says relevant, they mean relevant to their content. See, this was back
to their agenda. Got it.
This was back when they were making videos about me every day. They were pushing it through the algorithm. They were lying.
Yeah.
They were doing all kinds of things. But see, him admitting that is actually implicating him in being a part.
Yeah, in a conspiracy.
Which is why he needed to come back and make a whole nother video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, her comeback. What comeback? I never left. I just find it funny that he's talking about how irrelevant I am.
But he's talking about you.
Forget talking about me. He's working on the same channel that he's been running on for, 6 years now?
He doesn't have 100K.
And he's still trying to get to 100K. They've stolen 7 of my channels. I've started over 8 times. And I've been past him. Like, that's what's wild. That somebody that has had every advantage is sitting there talking about somebody's relevance. I don't have any problem with using that. I just...
No. All right.
Like, how are you going to talk about somebody's relevance? You've been working on the same channel for all of these years, and you still haven't crossed 100K.
When I'm done with him, though, he'll be back at Old Navy. On my mama. He'll be back working at Old Navy and at the movie theaters.
It's just wild. She's not relevant. She's not this. She's not that. We took her down. She exposed herself. She's a liar. She's a this. She's a that. Oh, AI. That video wasn't AI. That's impossible.
No, it's possible. I ran with
The technology. Number one, I'm in tech, so I know how things work, and they will make certain tools available to the masses as like a beta test.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really start I mean, AI has been around forever,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest. But they didn't have you didn't have the capabilities of doing what they've done until around September, October of 2024. Those tools did not become available
Until
around
after
then.
I did that
Yeah,
interview.
you did the interview in May,
In May.
and he re-released it October? No, what was it?
Yeah, they ran with it. They ran with the exposure story
Yeah,
that Tasha K discovered.
yeah. So like I said, you being who you are, you didn't even really mention your GoFundMe, but 3 hours later we found an article someone wrote on it.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have said what you said back in, if you would have said what that AI said back in May of 2024, in less than an hour,
All of that would have happened.
Would have been out there.
It would have been headlines. Me publicly coming forward and accusing Sean Carter.
Don't you think that would have, it makes sense now, because that came out after Pierce Morgan.
Yeah.
Boom, it makes sense. That AI video came out right after Pierce Morgan.
Yep.
Boom.
We add that to the investigation. That makes sense. I get it. I get it now. I'm starting to
They
really
kept
get it.
trying. Over and over again.
Pierce Morgan is where you were introduced to Paddington Bear,
Mm-hmm.
who supposedly is friends with his boyfriend, right?
With Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're friends, which is weird.
They're bosom buddies.
What I don't understand is why somebody like her, if she's supposed to be a reputable attorney, would be spending time with and clienteling with someone who was put on federal probation
For impersonating a lawyer, right?
for impersonating an
Yeah.
attorney.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
I mean, they must not be that good of friends because he still got that restraining order on him from from Armand. She's supposed to be writing him an affidavit. That's supposed to help him out. Guess it didn't work. Just like her lawsuit didn't work. But what I'm seeing is that people are afraid of what we're exposing because what we're showing is a clear pattern of cyber harassment and media manipulation to try to convince the world to hate me, not believe me, or not take me seriously or make a joke about me.
Yeah.
And now here we are. Boosie online finna lose his mind over an AI video.
You said his sugar went up?
Yeah, apparently his sugar went all the way up. Maybe that's what they were hoping because of my age,
Yeah, when you was stroke out or some shit.
that I was gonna have a stroke or something. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Well, that's what's called intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Mm-hmm.
That's another part of this whole thing. Yeah.
I mean, the truth is, they kind of need to convince everyone that none of this that we're saying is real.
Yeah, that's why it's downplayed. That's why it's, she thinks someone is going after her.
No,
Okay.
no. It's not a thought, like you guys are proving it.
Yeah.
But I think that conversation that we had with that guy and the Kulu boy, I think that was a real problem.
Well, I should make that, because it's already, I cut it up. Should I make that stay on?
Yeah, maybe we need to release those videos because that conversation in itself proves that there are people here online who have intentionally gone after me for no apparent reason at all. And I'm going to ask everyone, please, thank you to those who have already donated to the Legal Defense Fund. If you can, however you choose to, whether you want to donate to the platform or donate to the fund. We appreciate everything that you have going on. Like, I actually went and reported Trevor Green's channel today because it's like,
It's harassment.
it's the channel name, the content, the comments made using that name. It's terrorism.
Well, that's why I'm gonna talk to that Google person. I'm doing what I need to do. Like, we're gonna get all this stuff needs to be addressed by them first too, because it's just allowing shit to just happen.
I mean, on a massive level, like, they need to make sure that nobody believes me, because being true makes them all criminals. And the emotional toll on someone who actually suffers from PTSD.
Yeah.
This is malicious intent. And it's been that way. For crying out loud. All of that crazy shit that Tasha K did on me, her weirdo documentary, and she was pissed off. They were pissed off that it didn't work.
Yeah.
But what I'm really trying to understand is, how in God's name, how? Like, with the Epstein files now, out here, how? How do people just willfully keep calling me a liar? It's nice to see some people, though, I'll see some comments and like, everything that lady said came out to be true. Everything that lady said. We had a conversation at the top of the day, talking to someone who's known me for most of their life. And you want to know what I find funny? What's one of the first things they said about me when we were having that rough conversation? I don't know you to lie.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought they was on. Yeah, they said that.
I've never known you to be a liar. And there's so many people that I do know from my past that I wish had the courage to speak up, but the truth is people are just afraid, The question is for those people who do believe me. It doesn't really matter. When it comes to this GoFundMe, please just share it to anybody you possibly can. It's getting decent impressions, but I know that there are people that are fighting against it. And thank you for the super chats that came through today. We appreciate you guys. And thank you for those who are members here on the channel. And thank you to those who are over on Patreon. And we appreciate you guys in every way possible. We do. But this GoFundMe,
Yeah.
it's important. You were gonna say?
No, I was gonna actually say something about the GoFundMe. I mean the Patreon. We might have to. What we're talking about here. We might. Well, let me look and see and some stuff, but because this all ties into some being wrongful. I'll just say wrongful convictions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're being wrongfully convicted in the media,
Mm-hmm.
online right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got some information, and we gotta discuss it, and we gotta make some calls, but I think the Patreon should get privy to it, because you went over there to Patreon at first and gave the.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but this all talks about wrongful convictions and stuff like that, and Yeah, you're being wrongfully convicted. Will you be compensated? That's the question. The legal defense fund isn't compensation.
No.
The legal defense fund is to get the ball rolling. The legal defense fund is to help someone else who in the future decides to step up and say something, and they just happen to be a targeted individual. And there needs to be some protocols in place
Yeah,
to help these people.
indeed. You are very, very, very enthralled in what's going on over there.
Oh,
So guys,
this is crazy.
we're gonna
This
get
is
ready to
crazy.
get out of here, and I guess there's something that
This
I
is
need
crazy.
to,
Yeah, go ahead.
and we might come back later.
We might come back and say something, or maybe just make it members only here or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's what we can do.
Well, let me go and check this out, because apparently there's something
Yeah.
there's something over here, because you don't usually.
Well, you tell me. Go ahead. We'll come back, y'all. You know.
We'll come back, because this seems to be very compelling, whatever this is. All right, guys, talk to you soon.